No, I heard they were making a movie. Who knows? It's a little disappointing. I don't remember where I died. Where Arthur died. I'm just guessing. I kind of have an idea in my head where I was riding to, but I wasn't paying very close attention to the map at the time. I was watching the people shooting me. Did he get buried? Who? Arthur? No, I don't think so. Died on the side of the mountain. Let's go over there and take a look. See if I can figure out where it is. I don't know where. It's in that general vicinity there. I didn't ride too far from Beaver's Hollow. So it's not going to be far from there. And I know I went roughly northwest. So... Motherhood just now completed? Oh, that took a while. Yeah, there's a lot of things I like about the game. And there's a lot of things I don't like about the game. It was near the deep river. No, there's more than one river in the game. I think Rockstar could make an amazing game if they took the focus away from how to squeeze as much money out of the players as possible and put it towards, like, polishing their games. And I don't mean polish in a visual aspect. Visually, the game is gorgeous. The art is not the problem. It's like control schemes, the desire to stick with a style of... They're going with an RPG, but an RPG that forces you too much, in my opinion. Oh, the river I jumped in with Dutch. No, that was near the Indian reservation. Sorry, I read that backwards. I thought you said it was near the deep river, not was it near. No, the river me and Dutch jumped in was... The Indian reservation is up here. That was probably like over here somewhere. Here. We jumped into the river. I died surprisingly close to Beaver's. Our camp was... God, where was our camp? Our camp was here. Okay, so I would have come up through here Actually, we're probably looking more here. Now that I think about it, this is probably more where it is, because this is where our camp was, and we came up this way, crossed the river, and then this is where my horse died, ish, maybe right here, and then I ran up here. I think this is where. I did again. I didn't say that I hate the characters or I hate the dialogue. Those aren't the things Those aren't the main things I have problems with. There's a lot of quality of life control scheme improvements that can be made to the game that would make it much more seamless, which leads to immersion. There's also the ability of like taking control away from the player too frequently. Yeah, weapon switching for the quality of life. I hate the weapons, the forced weapon swaps. I hate that. They also change the controls when the player is doing it of their own accord, and when the game is forcing you to do something. The controls are frequently different between those two for the same job. And it throws me off. So, like for example, I don't remember what the control was or what the thing was, but I know there were a couple of times where, let's say to punch somebody is F, right? Let's say there was a forced cutscene, they'd be like, all right, punch this guy out, it's now G all of a sudden. So I'm over there like smashing F, and it's not doing anything. Bruh, stop giving me spoilers, damn! What the fuck, guys? Come on!
Hey, partner. What the hell?
Anyway, there's that's like the control scheme things that they can make it. There's also like I was mentioning, the taking the control away from the player far too frequently. There's plenty of times they'll take the control away from the player where it doesn't matter. And it's just there's dialogue where somebody would be like, hey, Arthur, can you go over there and do this thing? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then the game will take like 10 or 15 seconds to give me control of my character. And I'm like, why is there such a significant, like, delay there? Why couldn't I have had control of my character? It's little things like that that's like, if you want like a masterful game, you've got to fix some of these problems. Some of these little quirks. Like, your game doesn't have to be perfect by any means, but like there's a lot of little nitpicky things that I'm like, if they had fixed like half a dozen of these little tiny things, it would go up like another star ranking, in my opinion. The autosave not working properly when you continue from a saved game. Fix that.
Almost there.
And I just want to reiterate as well for not necessarily those people who are here now, but those people who are watching this later on YouTube. Just because someone has a critique for something doesn't mean they hate it. So, like, I'm sure I'm going to get people in the comments that are going to be all like, your opinion's dumb and you should feel bad. You know, how dare you attack my favorite game? What's Cappy doing? Playing her own games, watching Netflix and stuff. She hasn't seemed much interested in my games lately. She comes and goes. She's not much interested in Metroid Zelda randomizers. She watched this for a little while and then she was kind of like, I'm not getting into it. She'll watch me play, she'll probably watch me play all of my October games, or at least all my scary October games. I'm pretty sure she'll watch me play Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, this is definitely where I died. I recognize this. How do I get up there? Gone. Fuck, dude. Stop running. Yeah, this is where I got in the fist fight with Micah. It's right here. And then I died, like, right here. No. Also, how the hell did Dutch get up here? I've played Zero Dawn. I will be playing Forbidden West once it comes to PC. Oh, stop it! Stop it! I'm like 95% sure this is where I died. I don't remember this tree, but... I didn't die up here, did I? You think the flowers are the location? That's kind of what I thought, too. What am I looking for? I don't know. Two Talon said there's a grave where I'm looking for Arthur. So it sounds like Two Talon's a fucking liar. No, I'm not looking for a body. I thought there was a chance there might be a skeleton up here, but not what I said. There is a grave near where you are going, also for Arthur. But how was I supposed to take that? Alright, I guess I ran up this way. So Winston would have died... Winston would have died over here.
Hey. We're fine, ain't we?
Yeah, Zero Dawn was amazing. When Forbidden West comes to PC, I'll replay Zero Dawn like right beforehand. Because Cappy wants to watch it, and she didn't watch it the first time.
Blow it. He's here, brothers.
Oh god.
Up for it. Get close.
Don't want you dead, boy. Just knocked out.
What the hell?
Should have never set foot in this holler. You wish you didn't. Please.
You say in the britches? Cappy directs Zero Dawn, there ain't much to direct.
That's the rule.
Keep the cover. You gonna get killed.
Put it down.
Wait till I get back to the cave.
Hello?
got next to our business.
Thank you. Have I ever seen John Wick? No. You ever seen John Wick? No. Well, I guess the hillbillies done got the money then, huh? They said there was a chest underneath the wagon if you just follow the left side. Smart. Yeah, it looks like the Murphys moved back in after we moved out, huh? You don't know why, but you're craving Cool Whip? I think you're craving Cool Whip because you're a red-blooded American. I always liked those old commercials where they're like...
You're a good filly.
What's the other company that does the... Ready Whip. Ready Whip is all like... Oil or cream? Oil or cream? And I'm all like, oil every day. What are you talking about? Don't try to sell me on this Ready Whip crap. Cool Whip is so much better. So it's not at Beaver Hollow. It's not on the mountain I was killed on.
Tummy's so full.
Your tummy's full?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we ain't gonna find a grave then. That's disappointing. I'm not gonna check every hilltop around over there. You need to find a place that makes good hot dogs. Sonic ain't cutting it. Wiener Schnitzel. They make good hot dogs. Also, I just make my own hot dog, for the most part. I get,
National.
Hebrew National, that's it, yeah. I get Hebrew National hot dogs. Damn, those are good. Hebrew National all beef franks. Hmm. And then I offset that with pork sausage. You ain't got no Wiener Schnitzel around there? Wiener Schnitzel used to have pretzel hot dog buns. They weren't really pretzels, but it was like a hot dog bun that was made as though it were a large soft pretzel. Like the outside had that crispy like coating on it, like the soft pretzels do. Oh, those pretzel buns were the shit. I don't think they make them anymore. Wiener Schnitzel ever announces they're bringing back the pretzel bun, I'm gonna be all like, Cappy, we gotta get Wiener Schnitzel. We were supposed to get a Costco here in town, but for understandable reasons, Costco doesn't buy land under the name Costco. They buy it under a different name. Because if they buy it under the name Costco, the person selling the land is going to mark up the price. Because they're like, Costco can afford it. And Costco was looking for land in town under the other company name. And apparently the city council figured out that it was Costco trying to do it and told all the landowners that it was Costco looking for land. So all the landowners cranked up their prices, and Costco was like, you know what? We don't want to come to your city anymore. I was like, you fucking idiots. Greedy bastards. There's 4 in Amarillo. I don't even know where you are, Adam, so I couldn't tell you. Have I ever had a grilled cheese sandwich made with sourdough bread and hoop cheese? I don't know what hoop cheese is. I wouldn't think Amarillo was closer to Georgia than, say, like Houston. There's got to be a Wiener Schnitzel in Houston. Corpus is probably closer to you than Amarillo is. There's like 3 in town. I've had pimento cheese. Pimento cheese is good. Oh, you just noticed there were 4 in Amarillo. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you did, like, you went to that website and went, where's the closest one? And it was all like, Amarillo. And I'm like, there's no way Amarillo's the closest one. It's gotta be one closer. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, are you over in Bryan? Okay. Is hoop cheese pimento cheese? Is that what that is? Hoop cheese is the cutoff of a wheel of cheese. Think like mild cheddar. I mean, I've had mild cheddar before. It looks just like regular cheese, except it's got like that red wax,
Red hoop.
red hoop.
And there's one that has the red hoop that's just better.
Okay, so it's probably like an aged cheddar kind of thing. The closest to Georgia is Baton Rouge. Okay. So just drive like 16 hours to get Wiener Schnitzel and drive back. That's cool. Pepper jack and feta. I like lots of cheeses in different for different applications. Like, you just always called it hoop cheese. I mean, that's fair. That's probably a regional thing. There's plenty of stuff down here that's in Texas that's regional that nobody else knows what the hell it is. So I get you. Wait.
Coming on, girl. Hang in there, girl. There. Is that all?
You don't like scary, like ghosts and scary stuff? And Adam, you are not.
Please, is anyone there? Please, somebody. Hey, you, please, you gotta help me. Mr. Abel Stokes been wanting us to sign our land over. Only this time I escaped, but they have my husband. They're gonna kill him.
Abel Stokes, huh? Where are they?
It's the stone farmhouse back there where I came from.
I'll head there now.
I'll see about finding more help.
You are going to have fun around here in October, sir. If you do not like horror and ghost stories.
You don't sign this over, I'm gonna take a long time on you.
Just do it. You're gonna do it.
You see, we're used to a mite more cooperation than you're offering. What in God's name?
Hey, untie me, will you?
Would you get these ropes off me?
Well, I can't loot them, I guess.
Please, I'm feeling desperate here.
Apparently not. Okay.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Those goddamn bastards deserve that and more. My wife. You seen my wife by any chance?
Yeah, I saw her. West of here. She told me to come find you.
Oh, thank God. But thank you for hearing her call.
Now I can loot them for some reason.
Where are you, my dearest?
Let's go, girl.
You should be doing pre-cal homework. Don't ask me for help. Last time I did any calculus was high school. I aced it, but that was also 20 years ago. So, due to the fact that I haven't used it since high school either. Remember? Yeah, I had a teacher. I had a couple of teachers like that. Usually for me, it was chemistry. I would start to understand chemistry, and then the teacher would keep going, and I'm like, maybe I don't understand it. And I would second guess and doubt myself. I was like a B or a C student in chemistry. I was okay at it. History. Perfect straight A's. Loved history in school.
Help the blind. Help the blind. Help the blind.
What is this? Oh, Blackwater. I've never been to Blackwater. Also, it's kind of disappointing. There's this, like, whole, huge southwest section of the map, and you don't get to it until the epilogue. That was kind of disappointing, too. They do know you're not going to explore this, right? I'm not going to sink another 40 hours into this game.
Morning, mister. I'll sleep well tonight.
Epilogue is more than 10 hours? Well, my point is, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than 10 hours to explore that much map. You know what I mean? So a lot of that map is going to end up getting ignored. Feel bad for whoever had to design it.
Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
What property?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
Oh, that old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? And which folk?
Mr. Geddes? I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
All right. Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
Be a good girl now.
How you doing?
All right. So my horse is female. So we're going to have to specify what her name is. Her name is Winston. She's a good girl. Winset? Nope, Winston. Not Winnie. Straight up Winston.
Morning.
Winston the sequel.
Good girl. I thought you was tough, girl. Doing okay, girl. We're getting there, ain't we?
Don't look much like a farm. It's all sandy. Hello.
Can I help you, friend?
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this?
I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land. Or he's gonna.
Owns it.
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
Get the hell out of here. This land belongs to me now.
Ain't nothing on this earth belongs to no one, partner.
Looks like you made your decision then, partner.
All right, squatters are gone.
Ah, it's you, the man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here. Mm-hmm. Now we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking, they own me, they just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care
No,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right.
What is lumbago?
I'm ready, Marston. Come on.
Follow me.
Is that like cirrhosis or something? For his character, I would think it would be cirrhosis. Lower back pain? Sciatica. Okay. You can't die from sciatica.
Where we headed?
West.
West.
I wish you could.
You wish you could. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I'm coming. Hold on.
I guess that's where they get the lumbar from, right? Or that's where lumbago gets its name from. I don't know.
By all means, continue.
West. Oh, God, ain't you a man of few words? I can see we're headed west. You know, speaking in monosyllables don't make you seem interesting. It makes you seem stupid.
I don't care how I seem.
Well, now where west are we headed, you damn grunting fool?
This ranch a ranch I bought just now.
Sounds like a generic RV lumbago. It's like, did you get a Winnebago? No, man, I got a lumbago. What? What?
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, on a ranch in the armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in the bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No, she's, her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but, you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. I just bought this place, and you're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here.
Yeah! Easy.
This is it. Look at her.
Yikes.
Okay.
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we gonna farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So, you think I'm an idiot?
No, I know you're an idiot.
Well, that epilogue was... That 10-hour epilogue sure only took about 3 hours. All right. Well, the only thing left to do is work with Sadie, so I guess I'm heading out. Hi, Uncle.
Easy there, girl.